Hello everybody, it is Mark, and today I'm going to be talking about Lailat Miraj, which is also called the Prophet's Ascension. I will be trying to be as respectful as I can, pronouncing things and using the right pronunciation for stuff, so I am dyslexic, so bear with me. And let's see what I've learned. We're going to start this video by starting off talking about the night journey. So, in the night journey, Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was in Mecca, got on a horse-like creature, and it took him from Mecca all the way to Jerusalem, and a temple in Jerusalem. He then went inside and prayed 2 rakats. And when he came out, Gabriel, peace be upon him, brought him a vessel of wine and a vessel of milk. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, took the milk instead of the wine. Then Gabriel, seeing that this was good, took him to a well and cleaned his heart with Zamzam water. After that, Gabriel took the Prophet, peace be upon him, to the 7 heavens. He came to the first one and met Adam, peace be upon him. Then he met, on the second one, Isa and Yahya, which is Jesus and John the Baptist, peace be upon them. The third, he met Yusuf, which, if you've read Genesis, you know is Joseph in the multicolored coat. The fourth, he met Idris. The fifth, he met Haran, which was Aaron. On the 6th, he met Musa, who is Moses. And on the 7th floor, he met Ibrahim, which is Abraham. Peace be upon them all. After that, he went and met Allah. And originally, he gave him 50 prayers, 50 daily prayers. And then he went down and talked to the prophets, peace be upon them all, and he said to Moses, he gave me 50 prayers. Moses said, return to thy Lord and beg for reduction in the number of prayers, for your community shall not be able to bear this burden, as I have put the test the children of Israel and tried them and found them too weak to bear such a heavy burden. So this went back and forth. The Prophet went back, asked for less of a burden. It got to the point where it was 5 daily prayers. And then he came back and it was 5 daily prayers, and each one would act as 10. So at the end of the day, it's like you prayed 50 prayers. Came back and told Moses, peace be upon him, that it was 5 prayers that were like 50. And Moses again said the same thing, go ask him to shorten it. It said that he, Muhammad, peace be upon him, was returned to his Lord until he felt ashamed before him. So he didn't go back. He knew, like, hey, I need to stop here. So as you can see, this holiday has a lot to do with prayer and how the Islamic prayer started. So what I wanted to do before getting into everything is I wanted to talk about the 5 pillars of Islam. So the first one is your shahada, which is your faith. Then you have Salat, which is your prayer. Zakat, which is charity. Swam, which is fasting. And Hajj, which is the pilgrimage. So this is like the 5 pillars that Islam is based off of. And like these are things you need to do. So as you can see, prayer is very important for this holiday and for this whole religion. The 5 daily prayers are Fajr, which you pray at dawn. You have Dohor, which is midday. Asr, which is in the afternoon. Maghrib, which is at sunset. And Isha, which is at night. Before you pray, you want to perform either ghusl or wudu. Ghusl is you wash your whole entire body. Wudu, you wash your hands, face, feet. Before you pray, you want to be in a state of purification before you go and you pray to God. You also want to make sure before you pray that you are making the right intentions. Nothing bad is going through your head, so you want to start with a good intention to pray before. You also say Surah Fatiha, and depending on the prayer, depends on how many rakats you say. So I wanted to go ahead and read Surah Al-Fatiha, not only because it has to do with the prayer, you recite it during prayer, but also because it is the first surah in the Quran. It starts, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the universe, the most gracious, the most merciful, owner of the day of judgment. You alone do we worship, and you alone we turn to for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those on whom you bestowed your grace, not the way of those who have earned your anger, nor of those who went astray. I did celebrate this holiday and went to the Islamic Center to listen to a khutbah. Everyone there was very nice and peaceful. I also ended up going to the park to pray. I would have done it at home, but my place is not big enough to point my mat in the direction of the Kaaba. So I found a nice peaceful spot and prayed. I also spent the day reading Hadiths and a little bit of the Quran. I'll be putting all of what I read in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace and blessings be upon you, and subscribe for more.